to Schmidt at the point. An errant pass reaching though. With the long reach, Mikkola to keep it onside into the glove of Markstrom. And that's broken up. Kept in by Dougie Hamilton. And they save with a stick below the shoulder. Hischier, wheel around Risker. Save made. That kicks the leg out. And was able to protect the near post. Brett Pesce hammers one up the boards. Out to the neutral zone as Lazar picks it up on the move. Lazar gets to the goal line. Soft backhander. Sticked away easily by Spencer Knight. Johnny Kovacevic. What a find he's been for the Devils as well.
Solid. Exactly what they needed. Oh, here's
Lazar on the doorstep. It spun around and goes down. As there was a chance for Timo Meier again.
You can tell the pace is picking up now, Bob. The first 5 minutes of the game, teams trying to feel each other out, but you can see the Panthers are starting to pick up the pace a little bit.
Mikkola retrieves. Same side to Samoskevich. An area pass for Luostarinen. Floats one center circle. Here's Bjornfoot with a drop. Chest save made by Markstrom. Off the snapshot.
Because they're so elusive and so skilled, they're going to find time and space. So what you try to do is contain them. Deter grade A scoring chances, frustrate them, keep them to the perimeter as much as you can. And that's really what the Florida Panthers game is. They do that to everyone. So they don't have to change much for Jack, but great save.
Pesce scans the ice, and he'll simply alley-oop one down that's gloved by Schmidt. Turn back, and here's Tkachuk with some open ice. Across the line, Tkachuk delays towards the net. Through traffic, Markstrom makes the save as Barkov. Anything else you want to do to help our ratings then, or you want to keep it as simple as it's been so far?
Just get more PK camera time, baby, in your ratings.
They're going to have to do that. Paul Maurice put an emphasis. He wants to see his D get the puck to the net a little bit more. Great job by the Devils.
Evan Rodriguez off to Greer. Drives to the net. Save made by Markstrom. The first shot of the period for the Panthers.
Paul Maurice has got to be a little bit happier here. His team's driving the puck deep. They're getting pucks to the net. Bodies in front. There's A.J. Greer, ex-Devil, establishing net front presence.
For Lundell. Up top, Kulikov with a drive that goes wide. That might have been deflected. Did not miss the net by much. That's off the blocker of Markstrom on a long wrister from Gustav Forsling. Siegenthaler can't clear. Puck won by Lundell. Chipped up front. Save made by Markstrom off the one-time snapshot from Kulikov.
Florida's been able to sustain offensive zone possession, get set up, spread out the defense, and then use their point. And here's Kulikov getting it through.
Second attempt successful on the hard around to McDermott. McDermott to the goal line. Centering pass. And crashing towards the net. Where the chance in close was Lazar to keep the puck out of harm's way for Florida. Kulikov brings it across the Devils line, and Markstrom will slow it and play it. Rodriguez sets up Nosek. Save made by Markstrom. The rebound was available.
He's been doing it all for the Florida Panthers. Can you believe he got picked up off waivers? Crazy.
We were having the same conversation the other day. Hischier with a step. Moves in Hischier. Save made by Knight. The rebound at the edge of the crease. Swept at by Hamilton. And he fires it right through the slot.
Meier with a great breakout pass here. Tough play on the wall, but finds it. Forsling loses an edge. Nico Hischier gets in, tries to beat Spencer Knight. Lower block, low blocker, doesn't get through. Spencer Knight's been sound, square to the puck. We can't seem to play a great game against the Philadelphia Flyers, and he gave John Tortorella and their team tremendous praise on how they played last night, but the Florida Panthers can handle anybody in the NHL when they're playing their game.
Verhaeghe, cutter to Boqvist. Score! There's the first tally of the night. Verhaeghe, beautiful pass to Jesper Boqvist. He's got his 10th of the season, and the defending champions are on the board.
Well, we spoke to Paul Maurice about Jesper Boqvist and his impact. He's waited his turn, and now it's his time. They draw Dougie Hamilton outside the dots. Defense, you got to stay in between the dots. This is what Florida does. They draw you outside, put the puck back inside, and this might be the first shot of the game that is inside of the dots, and he finds a way to get it back. Jacob Markstrom. He's got a long stick.
Yeah, that long reach, there's no doubt. It is a factor. And behind the net, Hischier centers one, sticked away by Knight. Bastian pours one towards the net. Here's Hischier. Throws one out front. Score! Bastian, the answer. Terrific pass from Nico Hischier. He worked the end wall and set Bastian up. And the Devils have tied the game at 1.
Bastian all game long, and here's some work from Nico Hischier. The captain's got to get it going. It starts below the dots, gets the puck to the net. Does that go off Nate Bastian?
I thought Bastian deflected it. This will be a good look.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
not.
goes off Forsling, but Bastian's right there. Great job of getting traffic in front, but Nico Hischier just says, I'm going to take this to the house. You got to put pucks on net. They get a good bounce here, and that's an earned bounce.
Wrist shot, save made by Knight, and the rebound Lundell races the other way. With Losterrainen shorthanded. Lundell across the line, moves in, breakaway, stick save is made by Markstrom.
Huge save by Jacob Markstrom. Yeah, it was the right call, but they were chanting MVP before they started viewing, and here's why. Quick, fast break, shorthanded.
Down the left wing side, Hughes moves in with speed, shoots, chest save made by Knight. Hughes to his own rebound. Hamilton towards the net, the rebound, Palat over the crossbar by Palat. It looked like Knight.
You got all these guys that, you know, bring a mentality to the. It's contagious. It rubs off on your players. I mean, Jesper Boquist is playing a style of hockey.
Hischier on the doorstep, save made by Spencer Knight.
Is all game long in the defensive awareness. Here he is who checks forward, and that's a little taste of their own medicine. Florida loves to check forward in the neutral zone, but he doesn't just settle for that. He wants to get on the offense, and that's the urgency that I've been wanting to see from the Devils all game long. Turn that defense into offense.
We are tied at 1, and the final 5 minutes are brought to you by Expedia. Loose puck gathered in on the backhand.
There's a chance.
Made the rebound.
Oh, what a save.
Made by Knight. Took one away from Cotter.
Another one.
Tatar nearly to that rebound of Bobrovsky tonight, but the backup is stood tall.
Sometimes you got to sell out when you got nothing else, and he sells out here. Double stack pad. That's going old school.
Down to the final half minute of regulation time.
Oh.
Hischier emerges, finds a cutter. Timo Meier blocked in front.
Unbelievable save. I didn't think that was a penalty. And here's the chance by Nico. Spins out of coverage. Finds Timo Meier in the slot. And look for New Jersey. They're not going to give this puck up. They'll circle 10 times if they have to. And
Brad accelerates. Shoots, save made by Knight. And he snaps the pads together.
Jersey Devils who had possession. Jesper Bratt gets wide here on Reinhart. Gets it back to the net.
Walled off by Hamilton, and the Devils have the puck back. Give away for Hagee. Shoots
off the post.
The post. It may have glanced off the mitt of Markstrom as well.
This one falls between his legs. Here's the turnover right up the middle by Jack Hughes. Mr. Verswaggy.
Outlets Gustav Forsling. Forsling on Pesce. Good stick by Brett Pesce. That allows Bratt to break the other way. He goes to the net. Jack Hughes, high slot. Jack Hughes shoots. Bad save is made. The left leg of Spencer Knight.
Well, here's Jesper Bratt, and he and Jack Hughes, you know these two come as a tandem. Jesper Bratt kicks it out.
Will lead off for the Devils. He approaches Knight. To the backhand, to the forehand, made it look easy. What a move by Cotter.
He pulls out a few tricks here. There's a pump fake, a kick start, and a hard fake to the back end, and a jock strap up in the rafters next to Ken Danico's jersey. So personified takes over in an NHL shootout. Here comes Barkey.
The captain, Barkov, for the equalizer. Scores! One.
Yep, low and slow. He comes in here. He's got that long reach, keeps it out wide, freezes Markstrom.
Experienced in the shootout, as you could see, his 27th career attempt. Lifted it over the bar.
Here, as you can see, it walks in, goes forehand, and just tries to elevate it over the glove, but
last year's second leading goal scorer in the NHL behind Austin Matthews. Here's Reinhart. Stop with the stick by Jacob Markstrom.
Comes in here on his forehand with some speed. Doesn't really make...
Now Jack Hughes to give the Devils the lead. Denied. It looked like Knight was able to close the door with the blocker.
Jack comes in here and looking to go low blocker.
Anton Lundell on Markstrom. Goes wide. Stays on the forehand and scores! Anton Lundell picks the corner. And in a shootout, for the fourth time this season, the Panthers get an extra point.
Here's the look on the winner here. Lundell just freezes Markstrom. and goes up over the blocker side. Nice little fake here. Markstrom's got no chance. Nice move by Lundell. Florida Panthers, big win.
And we'll have them on our air again, kicking off